Hey everyone, Miacidae here, welcome back. Today we're going to be finally going back to fight the Wretched Plague Priest after the last time he kind of kicked our butts after things went a little awry before we even fought him. I kind of refined the plan a little bit and hopefully it works a little better this time. The plan kind of is to fight him without breaking, I think it's the censor, the little thing that comes along with him. Instead we're going to minus the healing received he gets, and therefore hopefully his whole mechanic is nullified and it's not a DPS race. Because if you break the thing that comes along with him in the fight, whoever breaks it basically cannot do any damage for the rest of the fight, leaving you with one less hero to fight him with at a maximum of 3, a minimum of 0. And then he also does massive damage to the entire party that entire fight. And if that happens to be the healer that you did break it with, you can't heal then either. And whoever you did break it with also gets a massive healing received debuff down as well, so they're harder to heal as well. So that was kind of a thing last time, and I ended up going into it with 3 characters because the main character that I wanted to debuff his healing with ended up getting like 2-shot. So hopefully this goes a little better this time, because I don't have a character that has 17 health at rank 5. That was my bad. This is from the Vermintide mod. I want to say it's a little more than halfway since it's in the champion sections now. And now we're into the invasion of the Hamlet via these rats. So that's a thing. And we're going to go stop the invasion of the Hamlet now. Kill the Wretched Plague Priest. Muttering of their lunatic resonates through the streets of the Hamlet. Filthy words murk the air, and pyrogenesis grows from the verminous... These are words. These are big words. I'm trying to sound that one out. Exgorgonations? I think that's how I say that one. Arrest the rites of infection and dispatch the revolting agent of plague. I tried my best with that one, folks. I'm not sure how to say that word there. But yeah, so Wretched Plague Priest, he's kind of a nasty fight, even if he is a little straightforward in either he's a very big DPS race, if you break his censor that you have to go about with 3 characters, or you just have to get rid of his healing. So we'll see how I can do that. Or you can try to just out DPS him with his healing. I think he recovers like 60 health, and it's not a turn, it's a hit. So every time he takes damage, he recovers 60% of his health. It's ridiculous. And then 2 unique things I get here. The miniature Doom Wheel, because you've seen me fight the Doom Wheel from Vermintide. Minus 20% crits received, plus 10% protection. On attack, self 3 damage, 13% chance. That's a little random there. Rolling Doom from the Vermintide mod. Kind of a cool little trinket there, but also why the 3 damage? Just because I need a chance at hurting myself, because it gives me so much protection there. And then the Searing Scripture for the Examinate, which I've hardly used, but at the same time could be pretty good. Plus 33% damage versus marked, plus 10 accuracy versus marked, and on attack, transfer mark to target. Could be pretty good. Alright, let's get into this. I'm going to want a lot of food to get there. Let's do that. I'm going to want a lot of shovels. I know I'm going to want a lot of torches, because I'm not going to want to go in pitch black, I'm guessing, or torchless. I'm going to want some holy water for the boss, I'm assuming. Medicinal herbs. And let's get some anti-venoms. And that's what I can afford, because I know I'm broke as heck. Hopefully I'm going to fix that after this fight, because I know I'm going to get 20,000. I'm getting the bank after this. So let's get to it. And there it reiterates it. The Plague Priest can regenerate himself upon being attacked.
Foul winds and foul tidings.
I hope I brought everything I needed.
No doubt
We're going to find out. map of the area is found inside, but the map did not work. Lovely. Ravenous little guys. Alright, rally the troops, get that damage up. I'm just going to stun him so he doesn't get a move. That worked lovely. Alright, well, let's try to get rid of him then so he doesn't attack me.
Decimated.
That worked great. Alright. Then... yeah, I'm gonna Holy Obligation. That way, Postal does get his extra stuff from this turn. He does extra damage. Hopefully I can take one of the rats out. Alright, there we go. Then we're gonna do the same to this rat soldier. No, we're not gonna stun him, we're just gonna take him out. No, we're not, because we can't hit. Stranglethorn can't hit him, so let's just damage up. And of course, he's going to eat his kin. Because why wouldn't he? And let's try this again.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only
We're gonna do that because it reduces stress if I kill with it, and move on along.
As victories mount.
I want that money, I'm putting it in a special place so I don't get rid of it. Also because of OCD. We're leaving this alone because... well, if I investigate it, I know it stresses us out, and, well, didn't seem to do anything good last time. Alright. Holy Obligation. Okay, can't stun it. That's what I wanted to know. So I will have to break the barricade to get to the Poison Wind Globadier. But we can stun the Striker before it gets the Hymn of Vengeance going. That's what I want to do. Or not. Alright, that works. Perfect. Lovely. Just gonna try to break the barricade. I want to get rid of the Globadier before he gives us some kind of infection. Or, like, addiction to the Warp Stone. Yeah. This'll break that.
The fiend falls.
And depending upon the order... no. Alright, now we're gonna stun you.
As the light
That just does not want to go off.
lifted, and purpose is made clear.
And there's Ross stunned. And now we're gonna smash him. Too bad we can't hit that tank. Although that might be a bad idea to think of it.
Momentary abatement.
And if we hit you, that gets rid of him. No attack back. Then if we smash you with Triumph, that gets rid of the little bit of stress we have, and we're golden.
No quarter.
I'm good with that. Take the gold.
Ghoulish horrors.
Yeah, let's take the Warp Stone for now. That might have its uses.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
All kinds of things going on here. The Engineer needs to go first. I don't like Doom Rocket. Also, we can't heal because the Plague Censor Keeper. So... this is one way I get to hit the Warlock Engineer.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
We're gonna judgment him.
The ground quakes.
Postal needs his extra damage, which the Buffinado gives him extra damage if he's marked as well, so that works out. We're gonna rally the troops for even more damage. And oh, that's not gonna work how I want it to. Well, let's get rid of the rattling gunner then. I think is going to be the best idea. Wait, extra crit versus unholy. Nope, alright. Well, the Vestal still got rid of the engineer.
The offensive.
We're then going to triumph on the Censor Keeper. Get rid of the stress. Rally the troops. So I love that buff. Lovely. Can I heal yet? I can heal.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Let's up the damage Postal does. So that stacks a bit better, I believe. It does make sense that the rats gave me Black Plague. It's just not great that they gave me, you know, Black Plague.
Obliterated.
Figure he needs it a little more than anyone, so we'll target him. And Triumph.
Annihilated.
I'm really having fun with the Warlord sometimes. Alright.
Creatures can be felled. They can be.
I'm really tempted to try to figure out if there's anything that works well with the victims of the incantation here, or the, like, other stuff. But if the shovel and the torch didn't, the only things I can think of are Laudanum, which I don't have on me, or the Holy Water, which I don't want to get rid of. Or Warpstone. I have Warpstone on me, I don't mind using it. Unyielding, what's that do? I am fine with that. Alright. So 12 for 2, 4 for 3. Let's Brutal Blow.
Masterfully executed.
Every time we hit this guy, he gets blighted. So that'll take him out a little bit faster. We're gonna heal up. So that blight's gonna get nasty. Then I think what I want to do is Holy Obligation so that Postal can do his slash heal. Sacred Blade there. And now the Plague Crawler will blight out. Guess not. Then we're going to Judgment to try to stun a Plague Monk Striker. That was the wrong move. But works nonetheless. Let's rally the troops, get his damage up. Is that a double stun? Alright, Triumph won't do the trick, so let's just do this. Good old reflect.
Ringing ears. Blurred vision.
How long is he gonna be stunned? Let's lower his accuracy.
Great is the weapon.
Guess that didn't work. Well, for 4 rounds. There's a little help there, buddy. Won't leave him alone.
And now the true test. Hold fast.
Right. He can heal himself doing that at least. Triumph. That gets rid of stress. Take the heirlooms. And I've brought an anti-venom on him.
A dizzying fall.
There's that shield bearer again. Right, let's Dazzling Light and stun the striker because I do not want that stun again. Then we're gonna Iron Embrace for that reflection. Let's... The Clan Rat's going to be the easier Garter to get rid of, so let's get through him. And then Holy Obligation so we can Sacred Blade spam.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose. Diminished.
You know, I'm really not sure how that reflection works on a bullet, but I'm not going to complain.
The blood quickens.
Triumph. Get that stress down. God love it. To the head bean. Some of these names. Alright. Continue healing up. I think that's 3 damage to him.
Nerves and panic.
Alright. Rally the troops. Block you. Oh. Still heals him, even though it misses. That's kind of odd. Let's stun you. Really, with this accuracy.
Dazed, reeling, about to break. A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
I swear. Okay, protect guard. Yes, do that, please. Not a fan of that black hunger, though. Why is this fight giving me so many issues?
Endless injury. Palpable fear.
Probably because I'm not getting rid of the guy who can stun me, but...
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Can I please actually hit something? My accuracy should not be that bad. And look at the stress totaling up. Actually should be using Condemn there so he doesn't heal, but whatever. Well, that's him down because of Reflect, but now I really need to heal again because of that bleed. Really, man? Well, the Reflect did it.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow...
Now I don't have a way of getting rid of the bleed, though, do I? I shouldn't have done that.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves. Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Alright, we're going to send to null. He can't guard who I want him to guard. Lovely. Well then, I'm going to get rid of the Rattling Gunner. Because of AoE. Then we're going to Divine Grace, get him above Death's Door.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Damage Reflection. Holy Obligation. I know that marks him, but also he can heal now. So that's one down. The Dazzling Light, that's a 50-50, so we're just gonna heal.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Hit him. I swear. Okay. Rally the troops. Get that damage up.
Time to perform beyond.
Then Divine Comfort again, healing up because everyone is blighted. Triumph will get rid of him. That de-stresses everyone. Gotta work on that a bit. Rally the troops again for the damage up. It gives us Postal, who's gonna anti-venom, and then Zealous Ire, taking him out. Alright.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
This time around, Warpstone. Alright, now I know what that does. Okay. So I kind of know where the boss is. I'm going to camp here, de-stress, do what I can. The feast.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight, an uneasy companionship.
Protection, no. Sanctuary, heal, de-stress. If mortality debuffs, which Postal has, then if religious, minus stress for 4 battles, minus stress, then I can remove his mortality debuff. I do not have anything for nighttime ambushes though. Alright, Duty of the Divine, Sanctuary. Should have done that first. Alright, we're good.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Let's try to stun one of the strikers. That way his Hymn of Vengeance is put off for a little bit at least. Holy Obligation. Rally the troops for damage up. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Alright, Zealous Ire. Actually, no. Let's do Sacred Blade, because that'll heal Postal. And almost minimum damage would have taken it out, so I think that was the better play. Divine Grace, heal everyone up, because then Restuald can get back in place pretty easily. We're gonna Iron Embrace him. Free action, move back. Into Horn Rush. Really? That is very bad for her. Triumph, break that. That puts Poison Wind Globadier in front. Iron Embrace once again. Can you do what I need you to do, sir? No. So move forward.
A dizzying blow to body.
That's what I was afraid of. AoE heal, everyone needs it. Just take out the Globadier.
Precision and power.
To the breach with you. That moves him forward. Luckily, he can use it on himself. Anti-Venom there, it's one of our last. Heal up with that attack, which will probably put another Blight on him. Oh, for one round, alright. Rally the troops. AoE heal.
The flesh is knit.
Alright, well. Can't triumph, but good enough.
This expedition at least promises success.
Now, I would like that V Mark 1, however, I would need to give something up for it, and I want the deeds. So let's give that up for the deeds. 500. Really need the gold. Just to be safe, let's give up the Sapphire for the V-Mark, just in case someone gets a Warpstone addiction. And then... very nice scout. There's 3 fights along the way. Let's do this. Light resistance for the entire quest. Alright. Take the money. Leave what's left. Stun a monk. Alright, what can we do? What can we do? Let's just up the damage Postal does. I want to see something for this. Then we're gonna take this out.
Devastating blow.
And that should be that. With the Blight, it goes down on its next turn. Fun stuff. Rally the troops, get our damage up. AoE heal. Try to top off before we go to the boss.
A death.
One down. Let's Brutal Blow on the front one.
Powerful blow.
I'm actually going to leave him up for Triumph. So let's do this. Second one down. AoE heal again.
War can be healed.
And Triumph. That gets our stress down on everyone. That helps a tad. Take money.
A trifling victory.
Money is worth more than the ruby at this point, and I have a feeling I'll find more money than rubies. I almost thought he had a whip for a second because of the placement of that tail. The halberdier there. Alright. This time around, still Divine Comfort. I want to top off. We're going to Iron Embrace, getting the 3 damage on Postal. Then we're going to like that. We'll Triumph him next turn. Because Postal is going to Zealous Ire the Halberdier. AoE heal again. I know I could have taken one of them out, but that's not my goal here. Probably would have been the better plan. Yeah, would have been the better plan, that's fine. Rally the troops for extra damage. Triumph gets stressed down extra because of crit. But not worth a trophy, huh? Alright, we're gonna Zealous Ire, getting the Warcry Thrower down. Popping off. Another one down. Triumph getting stressed down. And we're just gonna take out Plague Monk while we can. Alright. Take those.
Seize this moment.
Heirlooms are always good.
Push on to the task's end.
leaves me one food check, which I'm actually not going to have, but I can distribute the food after this fight. Let's Dazzling Light and try to stun him again. If I can take him out before he gets the Hymn of Vengeance off, I'll be happy. Actually, I'll triumph him next turn and be good. Or, you know, soon.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Alright. At this point, really all I need to do is keep their health topped off and keep Postal at a decent health, I think. Like that. Kind of screwing myself saying that probably, but nonetheless. That goes down on its next turn. Not sure what the Plague Monk is gonna do. Can it, like, it can do something from that row. Alright. Let's take him out, because we don't need the de-stressing. I've not seen that one. How bad is that? Well, it's diseasey. Acute deafness, black plague, spasms of the entrails. We're not doing great on diseases here, guys. Alright, I'm gonna use the last firewood. We're gonna feast.
Together, furtive and vulnerable.
Prevent our nighttime ambush. I suppose. Let's Unyielding Example. The Earth. Just in case, Duty of the Divine. Restore, just so we have extra healing done on him, the Warlord. And that'll be my plan. That's what we're sticking with. Shouldn't have done that, buddy. Gonna Warpstone this one. Farmstead Technician. Could have done better. Alright, here we are. Not going to mess this one up. Gonna torch. No one else has things to do, right? Everyone's where I want them. Alright. I think we're good. We're gonna eat that food. We're gonna go in. Here he is. Now, we're gonna Sentinel, and we're gonna guard the Vestal, just for the riposte. We're gonna guard everyone, I guess. We're not gonna stun him. We're not gonna do anything I really want to do. But just to show you guys how ridiculous this is, every hit heals by 60. So let's up the damage our Warlord does, because I need to keep a debuff on with the Anointed. Being Flail.
Death waits for the slightest lapse.
No debuff. Alright. Condemn. 140% base, so 100% chance this is going to land. once again. Iron Embrace. Is that for the quest or is that for 2 battle rounds? Alright. Well now, let's just go ham. No healing for you, sir. Make sure he keeps healed.
Is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
We can't get rid of that, but we can Zealous Ire. It's kind of nasty there. Alright, he is still above half health, though. They're only targeting Postal. I think they know what I'm doing. Well, at this point, he's going away.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit.
They gotta get rid of the Plague Monk? I do not. Alright. Well, that was easy. Alright. Sapphire, Seal of Shalia. From Vermintide, plus healing done, can't be guarded. Friendly skill, self-heal, 2 HP. That could go really well on a healer. I says a prayer that Shalia's hands will hold me young, lad fast, as plague and war took me other 4, and this one be my last. I think I said that right. Huh. Interesting little rhyme. Another blueprint and another V Mark 1.
If you value such things.
So, if you go back like 3 or 4 episodes and see how utterly decimated I got by that guy, and you just saw that, everything is in preparation for these bosses and knowing the fight. You fight it right, they're jokes. You don't fight it right, what you saw happened. Alright, so 31,000 treasure. We got the miniature doom wheel, the searing scripture, a bunch of heirlooms that are going to be nice. I'm going to take the plunge here and invest in the bank so I get... I'm not stuck in this. I have to keep selling heirlooms to progress, or not heirlooms, trinkets. Everyone is level 6 now if they weren't level 6, because I know Postal at least wasn't. I don't think Ross was either. Reactive to Toxin, which I don't really use Calming Toxin ever. Natural. Ooh, that's not great either. Robust, so disease resistant. Gothic plus accuracy with torch below 25. Kind of decent in some places. Nightmare disorder plus 20% damage received when attacked by Nightmare. So a few of those not great.
An eternity of
Heresy in Blood. An excommunicated madman has responded to the growing infestation in kind. Fueled by conviction, he is merciless and plies his trade with extreme prejudice. The fanatic will stalk parties with infected heroes. Good thing no one is infected. Alright, well, get rid of Black Plague. No wonder he was, getting so many blights on him. I will have to get rid of acute deafness after that, but Black Plague comes first. Then Spasms of the Entrails isn't horrible, but I would still like to get rid of it. Anyone else have a disease while I'm at it? No. Okay. So those are in place. No one else really needed treatment after that. I'm going to grab this level 3 Arbalist. And like I said, I'm going to go get that
pillage. The dancing steps of war.
I can find it. There we are. Interest gained on saved gold, 5 per week. It's 15,000 gold and 50 portraits and a blueprint. I'm kind of doing alright on blueprints finally, but the portraits kind of hurt. Hopefully that gold will add up after a while and help out. Oh, that wasn't the end of the thing in the Hamlet. Hell Pit Abomination. Kill the Hell Pit Abomination. Hell Pit Abomination is a mountain of hideous flesh. It twitches, creeps, on all hundreds navigates itself with putrid traces behind. Even after death, its unnatural flesh reanimates itself. One battle, no nighttime ambush. Okay, I am intrigued. Mace of Insidious Plague. On death's door by getting hit/hit while on death's door. Heal 15% HP, 33% chance on action. Heal 1 point for 3 rounds. Plus 10% stress. I want it. I want it. Sketchbook filled with hatred. Vermintide. On attack, if enemy is rat or beast, debuff target minus 10 dodge. Mark target. Both apply only one to target. Both apply only to one target. Okay. I am very interested in this thing. I'm very, very interested. I'm just not sure how I want to go about fighting it, especially with some of my heroes in treatment and such. I'm gonna go into that next time. I have to figure out what I want to do, because there's a few things in the wording here that make me think that I want to be very careful about how I go about this. And I'm one of those people that, like, I don't do any of research or anything before I go into this, so it's going to be blind for sure. But even after death, its unnatural flesh reanimates itself. So if I'm going based on this, it's one of those things where it's either going to have like a death door type effect, or it's going to have some kind of weird gimmick that, like, I'm going to have to find a way of killing it. I'm going to have to find a way of beating it in the battle that's not, like, actually damaging the Hell Pit Abomination, are the two ideas I have just based on reading this. And if it's a one battle, like one room type thing, that doesn't leave a lot to the imagination. And the other thing I can think of is, like, I'm going to have to topple bleed and blight effects on it, so that even though it might heal that, it'll instantly drop back down to death's door, and then I can pummel it after that. Those are the few things I'm thinking of right off the bat, which would mean my shield breaker, my jester, and my falconeer would be prime for this. So that's what I'm thinking. I'll put together a more coherent thing and group for this in the next episode, and we'll go from there. So as always, I wish you all well. I will see you next time, and please have a good one.